Good afternoon, and what is a warm, bright, and sunny day. It is Thursday, the 17th of August. I've got a nice hot cup of tea and a box to continue unboxing. What I'm going to pull it out of here is this, which is New Faces, an adventure resource for Over the Edge by Jonathan Tweet, published in 1992 by Atlas Games. Now, essentially, this is Over the Edge is the role-playing game of conspiracies and weirdness on an island that nobody acknowledges exists. Essentially, the Democratic Republic of Al Amarja, where essentially anything and everything goes. Fringe science. Psionics, alchemy, conspiracy, conspiracies upon conspiracies, all the way down, and it just never lets up. So this is the first release for after the role-playing game. This is designed by its author Jonathan Tweet, and the thing is, and there's also been a more recent version of Over the Edge, which is more storytelling, narrative driven, whereas this one, the original rules were kind of a bit more formal, but still kind of on the cusp of being storytelling driven. So, giant sewer rats devouring crocodiles, 3 adventure resources for beginning GMs and players, New Faces, a hunt for a missing woman leads to a terrifying encounter with the Proteus Club, the Garas, remember Portia? This is her story. Rotingen operatives, a team of unconventional industrial operatives, is on the island. Are they friends, allies, enemies, pawns, heroes, or victims? That's for you to decide. Woman vanishes. Nussbaum's untested treatment may be the cause. Over the Edge adventure resources features strangers. Expect the unexpected. New ideas, more weird traits, fringe science, and disturbing characters to add to your series. Flexibility, twist and shape the adventures to suit your taste and the needs of your series. So it's quite a slim affair, amounting to, no, it's just 16 pages. That's all we've got inside. Okay, so contents page. And then the introduction. Essentially, it says, New Faces is a collection of material designed for easy incorporation into your Over the Edge series. Essentially, then it quickly gets started with New Faces, the actual lead eponymous section of the trilogy of content in the supplement. With what's happening, in which the player characters search for a missing young woman and face psychotic shape changes. So it starts off what's happening, getting the player characters involved, finding Constance, and getting involved with the bar Sad Mary's and the sorority Sigma Epsilon Xi, and even Dr. Nussbaum, who's one of the major scientific figures on the island, known for specialising in fringe science, and essentially encountering a taste of what they're up against. I mean, it includes those creatures, and finding the Proteans and their hideout. And we've got a map of that, and we have various GMCs or Game Master characters. So there's the Proteans hideout, and details for Dr. Alfonso Rodriguez, his stats. You see how essentially just there, and at the top of the page there, how very simple an Over the Edge NPC or player character is. Not really very much to them. You'll get down to sort of like the end. You've got multiple NPCs at the end to encounter, and then we have the Garas, a new minor force to be reckoned with, which is a new secret race come to Al Amarja, because essentially, Al Amarja is where you're quite likely to encounter the Greys, you know, the aliens fly in their flying saucers, let alone talking baboons. So that's, again, quite short and sweet in terms of its contents. You've got a new, essentially they are the rat people, including half rats and rat things, and you know, a couple of player characters, NPCs, GMCs for the player characters to encounter, and some story ideas at the end there. Third section is Roentgen operatives. Roentgen is a corporation seen by the public only through its apparently unconnected subsidiaries, so essentially they can be sent. They can come to the island for many reasons. You know, they might be investigating a mystery connected to the players' characters, tied to one of the conspiracies on the island. They might be actually employ or recruit the player characters, or even capture them, and so on. So you've got multiple reasons. And you've got details of their agents on the island, including a vicious killer, an open-eyed agent, a stealthy spy, an adaptable agent, and an avant-garde electronics mechanics expert, which you can all, you know, just throw out your player characters and interact with and what they want, and then ultimately a diplomat. So, it's short and sweet. The artwork is decent, and the front cover is kind of like, it's imposing, but not particularly interesting, I don't think. I mean, the artwork inside is much better. You know, if I look at the NPCs, yeah, much better, and I think that is, let's have a look. Yeah, exterior art is Richard Amond and David Brown, but yeah, really very good. So yeah, that's new faces for Over the Edge. You know, basically a nice little sort of like package of things that you can drop into your campaign, something that is easy and ready to run, and they're just bits and pieces like the other elements you can sort of like just throw in and go, okay, see where it goes from there, or build up, you know, a bit of a plot connected with them, and tie them into your own ongoing campaign, as it were. So yeah, New Faces, published in 1992 by Atlas Games for Over the Edge. Well, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you did, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate the feedback, and you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a box typically containing a book or game or supplement, in this case essentially a companion to Over the Edge, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice cup of tea. Then do please click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing of the Nook. We'll be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.